I couldn't stand the stink in there if I went in his lobby or his apartment, you know what I mean? Them guys are nasty, you know that, right? And black people don't take a bath. Oh my God. They got these, they get these what they call ringworms in their head. Oh my God. And talk about lice. Oh my God. And the women are just as nasty. Oh God, no. I was like, who would do? Oh. They stink that bad? Oh. And their clothes are probably all just, ugh, you know? Oh my God. Yeah, I had one of them. Now, we opened up the playpen. We took out the baby maker and opened up the playpen. Yeah. Winnie. We've had somebody take parts off of it since it's been sitting there. Oh. Yeah, they better be watching it. I catch anybody out here, I'm going to shoot them. He just bought a grill, and I think the grill...
Is that why Ryan don't have a mom around? That's David. Yeah, that's Brad. I just look in those guys. You look like a walking cancer patient, David. Look, I mean, not being embarrassed about it like that. Tell these motherfucking people, what the fuck do you mean by that? What do you mean by he looks like a walking cancer patient? What do you mean behind that? So you can't say, oh, they're in my shit. Making you say these things. No, Barry. So, I'm going to jump off here, Barry. That's pretty good for your piece of shit.
Attack him. I didn't do anything to him.
I know, but the language.
Anytime, boy! Anytime!
Come on, Dad, let's go. This is in the 70s, Dad.
Scared me.
Come on, Dad,
Hey, it takes a bigger man to
He's got
walk
his camera off.
Bigger man to walk away.
Coward!
Kind of weird you want to fuck a 25-year-old. What's your mouth?
Come the fuck on, motherfucker!
Sir, go on, please. Go on, there's a bunch of kids.
Please, Dad, come on, let's go.
I'm not going anywhere.
Come on, Dad, come on.
You come to my show? You run your goddamn cocksuckers? Yeah, you, motherfucker!
Please, Dad. Come on, Dad. He's right. There's kids. Come on, Dad.
Attack him. I didn't do anything.
A girl, and then
Attack him. I didn't do anything.
a girl, and this bag it went from a girl to a mouse.
Racist YouTuber. Racist, homophobic. Howdy, fellas and fellows. Welcome back to the channel. So, my buddy Jeff over at Mako sent me a message on Facebook earlier this afternoon and told me about this live stream that Barry did a day or so ago. And in this, it gets good, you guys. There's some good stuff in here. You guys ready to get in this? Fuck you, Barry. Leave them kids alone. And Barry's about to talk about how he fucking, you know, is not making any money, but he's making money. We'll get into that when that gets time. But I want to say something. Barry did his Mr. Obvious because he thought he was untouchable. Well, Barry, I'm Elliot Ness, bitch. You aren't untouchable. And I got you on more than tax evasion.
Right, I mean, nobody's done anything to this to you, Barry. You keep doing this to yourself. You just did it again right here.
Ryan, you...
I mean, it was all good. You get on Mr. Obvious and call somebody's channel out, and even if it wasn't their channel, but just their YouTube account, but call them out and tell them how worthless they was. Their shit was shit. They was a bitch. You'd kill them if you could get your hands on them. You'd rape their fucking dog and sodomize their grandma. I mean, you had no problem talking all this mad shit. But you do not like it when it was done to you, buddy. And you know what's happened, Barry? You've been canceled. I told you that's what was going to happen, but no. Barry thought he knew more than me. You got your ass barred from the pumpkin run? We didn't. We was there, buddy. We're invited there anytime we want to go. Because we don't cause no problems when we go places. But you do. It's a theme of your life.
I'll be playing.
And it's good. Ryan's getting sick of the shit. You'll hear that here in a little bit, too.
Next week or so, every Monday night.
I'm proud of you, Ryan. Stand up to that motherfucker.
I'll be playing.
He needs you worse than you need him. Believe you me.
Next week or so, every Monday night.
Yeah, because you're getting that speed, aren't you?
I'll be playing
That's why you're not sleeping well.
3 people watching. Doing a live broadcast. I don't know why.
Listen.
So much a waste. Yeah, seems a waste of my time, you know. I'm making no money at this shit.
Let's listen to that, you guys.
Listen. Doing a live broadcast. I don't know why. So much a waste. Yeah, seems a waste of my time, you know. I'm making no money at this shit.
Let him go.
Right?
So, you ready to talk about
I
that?
could have swore he says ain't making no money at YouTube.
He literally just says that.
He says YouTube. I didn't hear him say YouTube.
Yes. Listen back.
I believe you. I mean, I just didn't hear him say YouTube.
I'm making no money at this shit.
Because I don't want to come back and say it's just a lie. I'm not making no money off of it. That's not what you said.
3 people watching.
Listen.
Doing a live broadcast. I don't know why. So much a waste.
Pretty much a waste.
Yeah, seems a waste of my time.
YouTube's
you
a
know?
waste of my time.
Okay, that's what I
I'm
heard.
making no money at this shit.
I'm not making no money at this shit.
That's right, bitch. And you ain't ever going to again. Look, Barry, I tried to help you tell you could have got ahead of all this. Now, you couldn't fix it, but you could have got ahead of it. The problem with you, Barry, is you denied. And then people come to our channel and see that it's true. If you'd been a man and come out and said, look, yeah, I sent them messages to them girls, but they're 18. They have to be 18 to be on the site, or at least say they're 18. But, and that would have been okay, Barry, for a 25-year-old to say that, but not for a 61. You would have still been a creep. But you would have at least been honest about it and gained respect from people. If you'd have come out and said, yes, I said that shit about black people. If you'd have come out and said, it wasn't about black people, though. It was about people from another country. You know what I'm saying? Like the Middle East or something like that. Barry, it wouldn't have been no better because it still makes you a racist piece of shit. But you would have owned it and people would have believed what you said. When the problem with people like you is when you deny, and the proof is right there in black and white, they look at you as a douchebag that can't be trusted.
No.
And you're probably everything we say you are, and you are.
Now, can I reiterate what Barry says? Barry says, we're doing a live broadcast. I don't know why. I'm not making any money at this shit. YouTube's a waste of my time.
Right. So when you get out here and talk about he's making bank, that's why he ain't making no videos because he ain't getting no views, making no money. I mean, he never was making very much money, but he ain't gonna make none now. Nobody's gonna want to do anything with this dude. I mean, would you? You want to be associated with him?
No.
You want to bring him to your house around your kids, your girls? I mean,
Nope.
you want to do a collab with him and put your channel on line with his?
Alright. Here's where we're talking about Ryan.
I'm making no money at this shit.
I love that, dude. I'm gonna make that my ringtone.
Right?
I thought you wasn't doing it for money. I thought you was doing it for memories.
You got your man on. Them 4 dogs have been barking all night. I don't know what's going on. We went out there and checked. I was out there earlier tonight. I put a piece of rug out of Scott Wilson's closet. I took that knife he bought me for my birthday and that carpet, and I cut out a piece of that carpet and I laid it in King's doghouse. And I took the Indian blanket and put it in there, and boy, he ran right in there.
That's the
A
dumbest
snap
shit.
ass swept it first, try to get.
Let me explain
And
something.
it's not Indians or Native Americans, Barry.
Let me explain something.
That's a racist term.
In the summertime, it's kind of okay to put a carpet in a dog's house. But you don't want to do that in wintertime, especially if it's going to be snow and shit like that. Because as that dog walks in there, the snow on his paws is going to get on that carpet. Then it's going to thaw. So that means the carpet's going to get wet. Then it's going to freeze. It's going to turn into a big blanket of ice. That's why you're supposed to use straw in the wintertime. Because as he walks on the straw, the snow falls apart and it falls down through the snow, through the straw. Then when it melts, it runs to the bottom of the doghouse and hits on the wood and runs out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he is a moron, dude. I mean, his dog will be froze to that fucking map before it's over.
Some of the dirt and hay out of it, you know what I mean? I can only reach so far back. I should have came in the house and got a broom and reached all the way in there and cleaned it out real good, but I'll do that later.
Yeah,
But
sure you will.
before you go to bed, can you go out there and check on him and see what Forrest was going on with Forrest? No, I just want to see if he's using the doghouse. I went through all that trouble. putting
No,
a piece
you
of
were also, I
carpet
mean,
in
out there, and you're
and
saying you're disabled son out there.
getting it in there and
You'll get
fighting
that
it
in a minute.
and half-ass sweeping it and trying to clean it. And gonna check to see if he's gonna, if he's using it, gonna be okay, because this.
Yeah,
it's
but
cold
Ryan,
now.
he wants you to say, good
I
job,
told you.
Dad, rub him on the head. Good boy.
It's cold out there. I didn't go till late tonight. Got me a pack because I was out all day. I was sleeping when you left. I didn't wake up till about 1:45 He was gone already.
Now, I want to say something before we get too far into this. Keep in mind, Ryan's worked a full day. He's, according to Barry, he must have left at 10 or 11.
Right.
Now he has to come home and deal with these fucking dogs. After being on his feet bagging or pushing carts in, whatever reason. I'm not taking that for lurch at all, but I'm just saying, as a normal human being, that would be fucked up to do to somebody.
And you'll hear in a minute that Ryan's not real happy about the situation.
I didn't go to sleep. I just slept brain lunch.
He just said he slept all fucking day,
I
but
was in one of them vehicles you can't lock onto. What a pussy. Yeah, I'm gonna get me a vehicle. No one's gonna lock on to me. You can't kill me.
but you're in a
This is
chopper
like a
flying
dog
around. I
in
don't
the
see you
car.
down there on the road running around in the car,
Can't lock
bitch.
onto it. Ain't God mode.
Barry, I'm sure I could pull up some videos because you've been in God mode before. So what, you're calling yourself a bitch then? Oh no, it's like everything else. It's okay for you to do it, but not everybody else to do it.
Right.
Yeah, they got him. I saw a God mode tank one day, one night on the PS5. Dad, I was fighting this guy.
Hey Jeff, man, I am not a big time GTA player. I mean, I dabble in it, nothing online, just typical shit. But is that like a big deal to have a God mode tank? Like is that a big deal?
Well, yeah,
Because Barry makes it seem like it's a big deal. Is that like a huge deal? Like not everybody can do that. Like I'm not even sure how God mode or the CEO shit works. I'm not a big video game person. I mean.
Man, I am. I game from the time I get up to the time I go to bed every day, dude.
All right, Barry Beamer.
I do, man. I mean, I'm gaming trying to
Isn't it
figure out
God
how to
mode
survive
tank on the
$100 a day.
PS5? I only heard of it on the 4. Or no, maybe it was the 4. Yeah, it wasn't a 5, it was the 4. It was a God mode tank on the PS4. I've heard of people being in
Oh, that's good.
Chicago and going to San Quentin, or being in Chicago and be put on a rock,
Yeah.
Dad, you wanna?
Okay, let's clear this prison shit up because I'll explain in a minute. This is how prisons work, folks. If you get sentenced to, you can be sentenced to county time, state time, or federal time, or you can be sentenced to all three. Vice versa, you can get it run concurrent, which means all runs at the same time. You can get it ran consecutively, staggered sentence after sentence. Okay. If you're sentenced to a federal prison, you can go anywhere that has a federal prison. Anywhere. No matter what state, no matter what country, whoever has a United States federal prison there, you can go. If you're sentenced to state time, you're only going to go to a state prison in your state, or one that borders your state that honors the state you live in's
Hence.
DOC.
Hence.
If you're sentenced to county time, you're going to do your time in a county jail.
Hence why.
That's how it's doing time works.
Yeah, but hence
Facts.
why it's called a state prison.
Right. Right.
It isn't the
Now-
come one, come all prison.
You can be sentenced to federal time or even state time and get sent to a holding facility at a separate prison, but they're not going to do that at first. They're not going to, if you're sentenced to state time, they're not going to send you from Indiana to California to hold you for a few months till a bed opens up at RDC. They're not going to do that. It's not going to happen.
Which was, I think that's like out in California.
RDC is where everybody goes. Every state has one. That's where you get your number and
I'm not
all
sure,
that shit.
And Barry, the San Quentin, that's another prison, but
That's
the
federal
Rock, Alcatraz, is
federal prison.
fucking. I can't.
Now I could be wrong about San
Well,
Quentin. I haven't googled it, but I'm pretty sure it's federal.
San Francisco.
The Rock is. though.
It's out there.
And keep in mind, folks, you're going to say some dumb shit in a minute. The Rock, Alcatraz closed in 1963.
Yeah, I've already got it pulled up, where we're gonna pull the documentation on the
I mean,
TV here.
he talks about his friend here in a minute that wasn't born until 1965. Look up the obituary.
He's
Right
dead.
there.
I can't ask him.
So, this is the gentleman's obituary. His name was Joseph Franklin Rumpke. The Rock closed March 21st of 1963. This man was not born until, I think, July of 1965.
Dude, listen, I'm not saying nobody's still alive that was in Alcatraz. It's possible, but they're in their 80s, man.
And then, I want to
You
say
would have
something.
had to be 18 in 1965 to be in Alcatraz.
And-
Or, when did they close March of 63? Or you would have had to be 18 in, February of 63?
Yeah.
And they wouldn't even sit you there, because they know they're going to close a prison a year before they close them, usually.
So, this man, it's not even possible by his birthday, but let's dive even further. This man, by his obituary, spent the majority of his life until he found out he was sick in whatever the fuck county, Ohio. Then, when he found out he was sick and dying of cancer, he moves to Colorado. Barry talks about walking cancer patients and everything, and he says this man was his friend. If you watched your buddy here, Joe, slowly diminish from the person he once was, dying of cancer, how could you let them words leave your mouth if you cared about this person as a friend? Because Barry, the truth of the matter is, you don't care about nobody but your fucking self. You don't love nobody but yourself. You would save your own cowardly skin and fucking let Ryan get shot in the face if somebody broke in
You
there.
would let motherfucker sodomize your child in front of you before you would take a bullet for that motherfucker. On God. I wholeheartedly believe it. Listen, people like Barry,
right, out in
man,
California.
they have to
The
feel
Rock
important.
used to be
Barry and Rich,
pretty
they're the
sure.
type of people that have to feel important, and they have to talk about things like they know about them, and it's factual. And then they get themselves in trouble, and then they get all mad and blame everybody else.
Because they're not comfortable in their own skin.
Right. No, they can't. Exactly.
Shit, I'm not sure exactly where the Rock was. A buddy of mine went to it. He's dead now. I can't ask him.
Alright, I wonder why. I
That's
want you
right,
guys to
out
be
in
able to see
California.
this. So pay
The Rock
attention.
used to be.
Stop the
Pretty
video if you have to.
sure. Shit, I'm not sure.
Take a
exactly
screenshot.
Where the Rock was. A buddy of mine went to it. He's dead now. I can't ask him.
Born June of 1965. The Rock closed March of
He just said
1965.
the guy's name.
Dead.
Yep.
He's gone.
He says the guy's name right when I was talking, but
Hell,
I got myself
I want to make sure you guys can.
a buddy. He was Bill Rumping. That's what dad. He's gone.
I mean, Barry, you are such a lying
I got myself, but I'm sure you had supper already, so.
loser lowlife. That has 85 cars though.
He's
got
still
85
walking. I don't know
cars.
what he's walking about.
But it ain't a junkyard.
Okay, this next tidbit we're going to get in is when Barry and Ryan have their little. Listen to the tone in Ryan's
Yeah,
voice.
listen. I mean, this is
Like-
good shit.
There's a rift between these two that Barry has caused.
Exactly.
And it's going to keep getting deeper.
Think about
and
it.
deeper.
All the things Barry's cost Ryan in his life,
Yep.
dude. Just think about it. Just think about the past 4 years. He's bankrupted the kid. He's fucking costing from going to a pumpkin run ever. I mean, he can never, ever set foot at any Fast Geeks event.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They literally, the guy on the phone told me they was going to have pictures. They was going to hand pictures out to the deputies
Yep.
of Barry and Ryan. And if anybody seen him, they was to arrest him on sight. I mean, and he took the pump run, his YouTube channel. Think about that, dude.
Yeah, because this is Ryan's channel, not Barry's.
Ryan will never have a successful YouTube channel now, ever, because of Barry, unless he distances himself from him. But I don't think it'll matter then. Yeah, it might though, because people will like Ryan. I mean, they will. I mean,
They'll like
but
him
if
because
Barry's involved, they're not going to be cool with it.
let's be real. Because people see Ryan as a fucking victim, or I don't. I see
I mean,
Ryan just as bad as Barry.
Think about all the broken promises, Ryan. If you're seeing this, or anybody gets this to you, Ryan, think about why did you buy the convertible top and all the tools to put it on for your car that you love, dude? And was it because you thought you was going to do it one day, or was it because your dad told you to buy this shit and I'll get it on, bud, I'll get it done? Guaranteed that's what it was. Just think all the broken promises he's made to that kid through his life, dude.
Oh, we'll get Charger engine in it.
Right.
We'll get your fucking Skylark where you can drive it.
Ryan's pushing mid-40s, man. There's going to come a time when his manhood's not going to be able to take it. But see, Ryan don't want to go stand on his own, be a man, and rent a place and deal with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but if Ryan was just smart enough to understand, he don't have to worry about that because Barry needs Ryan at that house a lot more than Ryan needs to be there.
Yep.
So, I'm gonna eat my supper.
So you ready? Listen, folks.
He's still barking. I don't know what he's barking about. Check on King, see how he's doing. And here, take this spotlight. Come over here.
I got a spotlight right here.
See where he's barking? See where his head's pointing at? Then look towards that area. He'll be barking at something. Just fucking bounty. Well, how's King doing?
He's doing good.
Is he in the doghouse?
Yeah. He came down the doghouse to see what I was doing. I'm like, well, stay in the doghouse, buddy.
Yeah, he didn't know if he's bringing some treats. I bring him something every night. What about Forrest over there?
Same old. Nothing's over there. I didn't see it. You know, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna get in his path for the other dog's path. He can maul me.
Is he like looking up, barking at something, or is he looking down at his?
He's looking at me barking. He's not looking at anything. Same thing with the other dog. I'm not gonna get in their path and have them freaking maul me. Like, nah.
Hey, he's your dog, man. Don't give me that my dog crap. That's your dog.
Not mine.
You brought him here.
Well, at times I wish I didn't bring him in here.
Well, I'm glad you did bring him. I love it. I love it. Love that dog. I don't like Bill.
All right, fellas. So what do you guys think about that, huh? Like we got more to go. Like this, we got a couple more things.
Ryan, Barry, just so you know, that was me that dog was barking at. I was about 2 inches from giving Ryan a big old kiss when he walked behind that tree. That's the problem with people like you, Barry. You run your fucking mouth, man, but you never know. I mean, of course I'm joking, guys, but
For real though.
Don't it sound like my point with that is? I mean, it's a joke.
Barry's scared to go outside.
Don't that sound funny? I mean, Barry is scared to go out in the yard. He sent his fucking kid that's supposedly disabled, can't take a hit, out in the motherfucking yard
With a
to
fucking
look for
Mac
a
light.
boogler or something out there, dude. I mean, he couldn't. Ryan been at work all day long since 10 o'clock this morning or 11, whatever the fuck. Barry ain't did shit besides cut a piece of carpet and put it and fuck up a doghouse. Barry fucked up a doghouse today. That's it. Trying to kill his dogs. And Ryan works all day long, come home, and then has to go do security outside on top of working. So me and Ryan, I'd be sick of it, dude. I'd have told him, get your old ass up, walk out there, it's good for you.
Take that PlayStation controller with you.
Right. Cut that Wi-Fi off, Ryan. You know that shit's in your name.
Yep. I mean, you're getting sick of it. You can hear the tone in your voice.
Exactly.
I wish I never would have brought him here.
I do. I love that dog. Well, then get him, take care of him, motherfucker. That's what I
Well,
was
he's
saying.
talking about Forrest the white dog. He never once mentions that's Brian's dog. Every video he does, it's his dog.
I mean, right. I mean, but you hear how Barry tried to get at him? He's like, well, it's your fucking dog. Don't start with me with that my dog shit. Did you hear? I mean, that's what I mean. I mean, you put up with that shit from him, man, at 45
Get your
years
body
old?
on your side, I depends on the late I stay up that night. You know, if I get a nap during the day, I'm good to play it late at night.
He couldn't figure out how to get to work tonight.
What's that?
Yeah, but what I'm
This
saying,
fucking
about
live stream
62,
should have kept kicking him off.
yeah, if I get me a
Maybe Ryan shut the
skinny nap
Wi-Fi
during
off.
the day, I'm good for the night, you know.
You mean
I
if you
read
have a
somewhere
quarter
that
gram,
if a
you're
man
good
doesn't
for
get at
half the
least
day, but if you have a
8
fucking
hours a
50
day,
piece, you're fucking good all night long. That's what you fucking mean.
You know, it's really bad on you. If you're
And
only
if you
getting
smoke
6
crack,
hours
you
of
probably
sleep,
need a 100
it's
piece
not,
each
you
of the
know,
night.
not good, you know, and I'm not getting, sometimes I don't get 6 hours, you know. Sometimes I work on 3 or 4 hours of sleep every day.
When the fuck do you work, man? That PlayStation controller's a bitch. I know that's a lot of work, Barry.
I want to say something though. I'll focus for real now.
Dude said, sometimes I want to get 2 or 3 and I
I
work
want
all
to
my
focus
damn
for real now.
day
I want to say something to
long.
Lurch.
Are you serious, man?
Lurch, if you're watching this, dude, you maybe you're scared of your fucking hobbit of a father. I mean, maybe you're scared of. Here's what you do. You want to get to Barry? Go get you a padlock. put it in a fucking sock, wait till he's a fucking sleep,
Man,
and start waylaying him with it.
listen, man, ain't you seen his mouth, dude? He's the loudest mouth. And you know this too because we've seen 7 fucking videos where you guys are in a car with Barry and he's starting to get irate. And you're like, calm down, Dad. It's not a big deal, Dad. Calm down, Dad. It's not a big deal, Dad. He's not been in jail in the past 10 years, so it's not from him kicking motherfuckers' asses. It's from his causing a scene and getting you thrown out of places.
Put a lock in a
Facts.
Put a lock in a sock and beat him with it.
You don't need that. I mean, all you have to do is say, I'm cutting you off, dude. I ain't paying no more motherfucking bills. I ain't doing fucking shit. If you want me out of here, you're gonna fucking evict me. If you put your fucking hands on me, old man, you'll go to jail. I'll give you a restraining order and you'll be the one moving the fuck out. And this is how it's gonna be. And that's all you have to do with him, dude. And he's either gonna shut up, Brian, or he's gonna put his fucking hands on you. Then you call the cops, he goes to jail for domestic battery, you get a restraining order, Barry has to go rent a hotel, find somebody to live with.
Yep.
Because you're a tenant at that house. You don't have to do anything fighting him, man. I mean, handle it legally. Because with Barry, that's the only way to do it. Because he will have you arrested. He will sue you.
I'd like to see.
I'm so done with it.
Listen to this.
I love guns.
Ha 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 ha. You're a felon. You can't have guns. Ha 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 ha
Nobody's
ha.
got plenty of them.
Loser. Got that 12 gauge, but that's about all you got.
Oh, there's a pistol in the house.
Could hit the broadside of a barn if you fucking.
Yeah, he could. Ask his buddy.
I forgot about that. That's good.
I mean,
Didn't eat no eggs. Didn't have any hot dogs. Hey, that's supper.
eggs and hot dogs. You are a fucking nasty fuck, dude. I've tried that before. That's not a good combo.
Eggs and hot dogs, huh?
Yeah. I tried to find an omelet one time like that. When I
Do you at least buy like Oscar Mayer or Ballpark, or
No.
is that bars?
It's worse than bars, dude. I'm telling you. I don't mind bars as long as it's on the grill or something, but I'm telling you, dude, it's fucking the cheapest you can buy.
Hey Barry, since you like penis-inspired food, I got a fucking Jimmy Dean sausage here for you. All you gotta do is come to Indiana and get it.
Got some German sausage here, bud. There's 2 of them actually sitting here. I mean, and you remember my last name, that's what we are. I mean, so you got some
I
German
really
sausage
need
here,
one of
bud.
these for the damn
I mean,
character I got. I need to do some missions and races and make some money.
You would think as much as your fucking fat, lazy ass plays this fucking game, you'd be a fucking millionaire. Come on.
That damn.
But you're spending the
jet
prime
bike
crack
and
in the
all
video
that
game.
Yeah, but that's
Well,
what
there
I
was crack
talked
dealing in
to
this game. Barry's his
everybody
number one
did that, man.
Barry's about
Hey,
that
buddy,
motherfucker every
I'm
minute.
on a bed real quick. Sorry, buddy. It's fucking more. I'll definitely play you tomorrow because I'll be up and.
Anybody else hear that tiny hand screaming from the basement? No!
Please, Barry, stay on the PlayStation. Don't come down here. He's barking because that bitch is out in the garage beating on the walls and shit. In that garage, and them dogs are looking over there wanting to know who the fuck's locked in that back room.
So, I think Jeff, I've been busy, so between watching this is like a 2-hour live stream, you guys, which I skipped through and found the best parts, cut it, edited it, put it up here for us to review. But within me doing that 2-hour thing, Jeff and Mako I think him and his dad were live reviewing this exact video. If you guys want to see the full 2-hour part and you don't want to go watch Barry's bullshit, which I don't blame you.
Support his ass. Go
watch Mako's video. They put in the time to actually sit through, I think, a 2-hour video. They may have cut it short, but I doubt it.
I mean, they're
Go-
pretty decent guys.
Go check out everybody that's in the channel description right now. Give all of them love. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you guys want to see real father and son building cars, go check out the main channel. It too is linked in the description of the channel.
Free on that channel, folks.
I'm gonna find another video to review. I think I'm gonna give Rich a break. I think he might have had a heart attack or something. He's
He's moving. He got that house sold.
I mean,
He can't be doing lives when he's with a fucking 16-year-old in a hotel room smoking crack. I mean, hell, that's evidence.
but fucking probably find another Barry video. Let me know what you guys think. I see a rift forming between these two. And what's funny is, Jeff and his father, there's no rift there. Me and my father, no rift there. We work every day together. But you and your great boy hardly do videos together. When you do, you can tell something's off. And now we see why, because there's slowly a rift forming. Because Barry, you have pushed your son to the point where he's like, fuck you, you old fucking dough belly piece of shit. I want nothing to do with you. This is your fault, Barry. But then again, you didn't raise him, so I mean, what's it matter? His real parents died a couple years ago.
I mean, I got something I want to say. I don't know how many of you guys out there that got the family member or you know somebody that's like a drug addict, but like crackheads are known as like the worst, man, because they like dip out for days at a time. You ever think about Rich and Barry when they disappear for 2 or 3 days if they're not out on a bender, chasing Jason? Running around, just smoke. People that smoke crack, dude, that's what they do. They'll get out and they'll get on a bender. They can clean up for a week or so, but all of a sudden they'll start smoking, dude. Then for 2 or 3 days straight, they'll just go smoke and run the streets. I mean, especially Rich, dude. I mean, I can see it, dude, because he disappears.
So, we will see you guys here in a couple minutes. Bye-bye.